Welcome everyone to Unintentional Entrepreneur. So today we have nhenry.
Thanks, Serena. Thanks for having me on your podcast today.
Thank you. Yes. So Nathan, we talked a little bit right before we started recording this, and you had mentioned that you kind of unintentionally became this kind of finance guru. And why don't you tell the audience how you started and what led you to this point?
Well, thanks, Serena. I thank you very much for allowing me to provide this opportunity to educate entrepreneurs and your network. Again, our connections with LinkedIn has been very fruitful so far, and I want to see if I can be of some help to your audience with the financing where I can provide for you and your team. I started out in New York because that's how I'm really originally from. I was involved in an HR consulting as well as some small business consulting as a sole proprietor. And the beautiful thing about it is that a lot of things have came up where business owners needed to find avenues to get particular assistance in financing for growth. And during my time as a sole proprietor for this consulting company, the two things that they were really involved with, or the challenges that they were dealing with, was in headcount as far as adding on new staff for different types of businesses, but at the same time, they were looking for financing. Particularly, they were looking for either two things. One is either working capital or existing debt that they had on their books. And some of the debt that was on their books some of it was personal, most of it was business. On the business end, is basically they had taken on debt, whether it be through a semi-regulated banking institution where they get regular term loan solutions, multiple years, what they seemed as lower rates, and then others have taken on what we call these alternative financing called merchant cash advances, which I consider a band-aid solution for short-term need. And one of the things that they had mentioned to me, in addition to human capital, was the actual finance capital. And they're saying, listen, Nathan, there's so many things that have hampered our growth, and one of which was these loans or other types of debt instruments that are out there that was choking our business. So of course I had to find out exactly what their level of expertise was, how they started out, what are the goals and objectives for their business. And they just came there and just told me a story saying this is what was going on. We were trying to find financing through banks, which provide us with loans, but they had to admit that they didn't properly manage those loans. And then when it got to a point that they couldn't go to banks, they went to these alternative finance companies called merchant cash advance, where unfortunately, while it's good for the short term and they would ask for a specific amount of money, the actual payback was a lot more than what is expected. And then they realized that those monies were automatically coming out of their accounts, both on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. So if they wanted to remit payment to buy new equipment or inventory, they couldn't do it because these automatic monies came out, and it didn't really help. So I'm now involved not just with myself, but with my merchant banker out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, called BH Capital Limited. And my merchant banker, George Lovato Jr., and I, we specialize in restructuring corporate debt and making sure that a company is financially healthy, to make sure that they are ready to be lendable and investable in this market. So now with my own consulting company, Precise Financial Solutions, myself and my merchant banker, we're now full speed ahead in helping out these business owners, whether it be small, mid-size, or enterprise-wide. And we're just here to help, and we want to provide a value-added service.
Absolutely. I think you found what many entrepreneurs look for is a niche market, to think outside of the box, to find a solution for many investors who may not be as financially healthy. All right. Thank you so much, Nathan. And thank you everyone who's watching. Make sure to follow us and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Serena. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.